This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to my review of the Lego Droideka. And I do know I mentioned, depending on when this comes out, it would either be a week, maybe the week after the Rebel Speeder, or about a month, depending on if my Lego shipment has come in yet. But I know I mentioned in that video that's the last one of the minifigure based ones, and by that I meant the ones with exclusive figures, because this one is another set I did want and I got, and it's a really nice display piece. So there's gonna be one more of these, which will definitely be the week after this one, depending if that is either, as I said, the week after, or well, if it's the first week of January, then it'll probably come out like in a month from now. If it is towards the end of the month, then it'll be out next week of the pod race. But those are probably the last two of the 25th anniversary ones I will record, unless I get them as gifts, basically. So, looking at it, we have a few, or unless there's two more I technically could do if I borrow it from someone who got it. But first thing, look at our minifigure. We have the minifigure Droideka, and it captures it pretty well. Obviously, can't get the third little sensor, and the blasters look a little big and out of place, but still is a solid build. It attaches to this stud also, but I didn't want to pull it up and I didn't feel like pulling it off. Okay, now coming back in after that small interruption, we could take a look at the information about the Droideka, and we can see that it was manufactured by the Colloquy Creation Nest. It was used both by the Trade Federation and Confederacy of Independent Systems. It has two twin blaster cannons and a deflector shield. And we have its actual in-universe height of 1.83 meters. And there's also the 25th anniversary plaque built into the site, since this is from last year, which is something I can say with a certainty, since I knew what my last video for last year was going to be. But that's a mini build of it, and at least all brick built Droidekas I can think of, this is probably the best one, because they're just honestly super difficult to capture. But looking at the build for this one, this is an incredible display piece. It'll go great alongside my BD-1, Probe Droid, Yoda, and R2-D2. All those I just love to have and love these display pieces. It has technically two play features. The first is it having the moving blaster cannons, and besides that, it's just really meant for display. You can move the arms up and down if you wanted to, but zooming back, you could look at it 360. And as it doesn't have too much play because it's mainly built for display. But if you do want, you can push these forward, fold the arms up, push the body in, make this a little more rounded, and finally, and I have to put these in all the way. And the final thing you do is you pop the legs out and turn them around. This is going to take a sec. But yeah, as you turn them around, you can put it into its rolling mode. And while it doesn't, well, like in a perfect ball, and it's probably because I have something that pulled in fully, it does have a good enough roll. Okay, was interrupted again and had to leave for like 20 minutes, but as I was saying, it is a solid roll, although it isn't perfect, and although its transformation is not as fast as it would be in Universe, and technically you could probably swap these around for parts that could rotate, although that would weaken the leg stability, which is, my guess is why it wasn't built like this, because if you could just rotate them, you could very easily bump into it and have the entire set collapse in upon itself. So I'm more glad for the stability than the fact that these legs could very easily rotate. But yeah, honestly, looks good and isn't too much of a pain to go and transform it back into its more iconic form, which, as I said, it does look really good. And yeah, honestly, really all I have to say for this set. It is a nice set and is a nice display piece, but really isn't for play, and that's what I like. I like having a nice display piece. So I want to know what you think in the comments, and that's the next episode of Legends and Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.